Hey everybody, this is Andrew and welcome to episode 18 of the Jaguar podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be doing a game recap of the matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. But to start off with, I want to do a big Duval. Excellent win by the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Denver Broncos, 26-24. Amazing game. I mean, as I said, if the Jacksonville Jaguars won, I'd be wearing a Minshew mustache, and I'm following through with my promise here. It's Minshew mania, but this was just an excellent game all around. Gardner Minshew just played very, very, very well. Had some really clutch plays, moved around the pocket, was moving the chains, delivering some great passes. There was that one play, in the third quarter where Minshew kind of got out of dodge there, dodged about three defenders, and threw a touchdown pass to running back Rockwell Armstead. So that was just incredible. But, Leonard Fournette also had a great game as well. Had about, I think it was like 225 yards rushing, really opened up in the second half. And it was just awesome to see, a great win. By the skin of our teeth, but still a great win. So let's jump into the game here a little bit. From an offensive perspective, Gardner Minshew, 19 for 33, 213 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. So he did very well. Like I said, moving the chains, getting those first downs when it really counted. And then, from a receiving perspective, D.D. Westbrook, 5 receptions, 66 yards. DJ Chark had another amazing game, 4 receptions, 44 yards. And then, Leonard Fournette, our running back, 2 receptions for 20 yards. Keelan Cole actually, appeared in this game. He had 1 catch for 19 yards. My man James O'Shaughnessy, our tight end, he had 1 catch for 18 yards and 1 touchdown. So that was pretty awesome. Running back Rock Armstead, he had his first touchdown of the season. He had 1 reception for 7 yards, that he caught in the back of the end zone. That amazing play and throw by Gardner Minshew. Marquise Lee actually made an appearance in this game as well with his first reception of the season, a huge third down conversion for 5 yards. So, yeah, man, the wide receiving core played really well this game. No complaints there. From a rushing perspective, Leonard Fournette, again, 29 carries, 225 yards rushing, 7.8 yards per carry. And then Rock Armstead making an appearance, which is awesome, kind of, giving Fournette some rest there. 8 carries for 42 yards. And then he had that 1 touchdown catch as well. So just an awesome job by him. But, from an offensive perspective, I wasn't impressed by the offensive line in the first half. I really don't think we were able to get any push, weren't able to open holes for Leonard, so that was a little frustrating. And then the penalties. I mean, we had a lot of penalties. Just to recap here, we had 104 yards in penalties overall as a team, but some big penalties from Cam Robinson. I think he had 3. 2 on Brandon Lindner, our center, and then a few from our tight end Jeff Swaim, and that was just really frustrating. One of those brought back a touchdown, so we really need to work on our penalties. We really need to reduce the number of penalties because I think that's just killing us. I mean, 104 yards in penalties. From a defensive perspective, no pressure really in the first half from the defensive line, which is frustrating. So, there was 2 touchdowns that Flacco was able to connect with, his wide receivers. There was just absolutely no pressure from the defensive line. We had 0 sacks in this game. So that was very frustrating. We did have 1 interception from Ronnie Harrison, and that was pretty awesome. But, Trey Herndon subbing in for Jalen Ramsey, he got burned on a couple of plays. And I'm really hoping that we get Jalen Ramsey back for our next game against the Panthers, because that will be just essential in shutting down their passing attack. From a, special teams front, Josh Lambo did an incredible job, 4 for 4. Hit the game-winning field goal. He's just been amazing, this season. Just has done an incredible job. Logan Cook, again, did pretty well. I think he had one really nice punt inside the 20. But, yeah, great job by the special teams overall. Back to the defense, I was kind of, knocking on them a little bit, but they did show up in the second half, stop some key drives there, enabling Jacksonville to get the ball back. So that was really awesome, seeing them come in and play just really well in the second half and make some adjustments there. So, overall, man, I'm really super excited about this win. Really looking forward to the game against the Panthers. I think that'll be a close one as well. But, let me know how you feel about this game. Leave a comment on the YouTube video or podcast episode. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel, and go Jags.